What's going on, guys? It's Kyle. Welcome to the Stocko YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be covering the NIO stock. NIO has just updated us with their deliveries. The deliveries looks to be over 8,000 units. And if you watch my last NIO video that I just did a couple of hours ago, I specifically said in my video, I believe that they're going to hit 8,000 units. The reason why I was predicting 8,000 units is because the CEO has confirmed the factory is capable of doing 10,000 deliveries right now, but I took into consideration that the chip shortage is slightly easing out, to where it was with regular capacity. And that's where I came to that number of, 8,000 units. And it looks like I hit it right on the money. There's going to be some crazy volatility with this stock the next couple of days, of course. It may go back down to 50, but I really do think that this is going to rip, over the course of this month of July. So it's just a matter of time, and I think we're going to be seeing all-time highs very soon. And one thing I want you to ask yourself, if you can't give yourself three amazing reasons of why you're buying a stock, you should not be buying it. You should not be tempted to buy into FOMO or any confusion about the company. You need to know the ins and outs of the company, guys. I'm going to give you three reasons why I am currently holding NIO stock and why I'm a big believer in this company. Number one is they have $7 billion in cash money, guys. What that means is they can pretty much do anything they want. They can put up charging stations wherever. They can build a new factory. They can market heavily in a different country. They can expand employees. They can do pretty much anything they want with $7 billion in cash. Number two, they are on the verge of back-to-back years of 100% year-over-year growth sales. Okay, that's amazing growth on a 2-year time span. And number three, their new ET7 will be targeting a new crowd of buyers of single individuals. So think about that. The main cars that they're selling right now are big, massive SUV luxury vehicles, for, children and families. This sedan is going to be for, single individuals, I believe, that will move over to NIO and try out the luxury sports sedan. And that's going to attract a whole new crowd of buyers. Could even bring in buyers of a younger generation into the company. So those are my three reasons why. Please comment down below the reasons why you believe, NIO is a great stock and why you're buying it. And if you find any of this information useful today in this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be keeping you updated daily with all the growth stocks and spec plays. There's going to be a lot of great information coming out and you don't want to miss it. Let's get into it. NIO provides June and second quarter 2021 delivery updates. NIO delivered 8,083 vehicles in June, increasing by 116% year over year, guys. This is a massive jump year over year. They had a great year last year, and now they're smoking sales from 2020. NIO delivered 21,896 vehicles in the 3 months ending June 2021, increasing 111% year over year. So, guys, 21,896. We're going to take a look at the guidance that they were projected. It was 21,000 to 22,000 on the top end. So they missed it by like barely 100 units. So what I'm expecting is amazing earnings coming out for this next quarter earnings. And I'm very excited to hear the numbers. And don't forget, NIO is very close to profitability. The CEO did an interview and said they're going to turn a profit way faster than Tesla. And it looks like that is exactly what's going to be happening. And potentially the next 2 or 3 quarters, they could be turning a profit. So very exciting times right now. Guys, it gets even better. They just put out this brand new headline over in China for the first day of July. The auto chip supply expected to improve significantly from July. China's Auto Association says. So guys, they already accelerated demand in a chip shortage environment. What do you think is going to happen now that it's actually about to improve significantly? They're about to start ripping sales, guys. They're going to start getting on that 10,000 delivery units that they're projecting, that they said they were capable of doing 3 months ago. So this is amazing. The shortage of automotive chips is a temporary imbalance between supply and demand, Supply is expected to improve significantly from July, the China Passenger Car Association said on Wednesday. So this just came out, guys. It's going to be a great month for July. What I'm very excited to hear, guys, is that Q3 guidance at the absolute minimum, because of the sales we just seen of 8,000 units, the absolute minimum will most likely be 24,000 units. But if they really push it hard, I mean, guys, we could be seeing a guidance from, 24,000 to 27,000 units. So I want to definitely see a top end of 27,000 units. This is going to keep the stop ripping the next 3 months, guys, if they, bang out those sales and finally hit that golden number of 10,000 deliveries. So, very exciting times. We hit it right on the spot with that 8,000 units in our last video. Very exciting, guys. Right now, it looks like the stock is up pre-market about 2%. All right, that's pretty solid. We don't see a lot of FOMO going into the pre-market. I'm expecting a little sell-off potentially in the morning, maybe, and then we might see a rip next week to $60. This is definitely possible. The good news is we're far off from the highs right now, $67. And once again, if we look at the professional analysts with 8 buy ratings, we've only had one analyst to do an update on their price target. 20% upside right now. So you're still not buying at the analyst, high-end price target. This is going to likely get adjusted this week. I'm telling you, the analysts, the other 7 are going to come out and they're going to readjust their price targets with these sales and that headline of the auto chip shortage, gradually decreasing even more for July. So I'm seeing upside to 70, just like that Citibank analyst, put them at about 72. So I really think we're going to see 60 in the next 2 weeks or so. There's no telling what's going to happen today, guys. We could see a 10% rip, but just know there's going to be some crazy volatility happening very soon. So a lot of good things happening for NIO right now. This is definitely, the number one EV to be buying. And if you take a look overall, China right now is set to blow. I mean, look at this. Xpeng just smashed it, guys. 6,500 deliveries in June. So they just smashed their sales as well. But the big difference between Xpeng and NIO is a luxury superior auto premium brand. The pricing is much higher than Xpeng. I don't know how much higher, but I'm expecting it's more like $20,000 to $30,000 difference. That's why the revenue NIO is doing on these deliveries is much higher than Xpeng. So don't get it twisted that the deliveries are close. There's a big price gap difference. These are things you got to look at, guys. I look at every little thing, every little detail between these companies. Xpeng is a great buy with its market cap, but I'm telling you, NIO is on a whole nother level. They have solidified themselves as a luxury premium EV automaker, and these cars are expensive, guys. We're talking 60 to 90 grand. This is not, Honda selling, 10 million cars at 20 grand a piece, guys. They don't have to get to that number of sales. They can literally hit a third to a fourth of these legacy automaker deliveries because of the premium value that they have to offer. So don't think they have to hit 10 million sales like these legacy automakers. They only have to hit, 1 to 2 million, and they're going to be the top EV player in the world. So not far behind Tesla, guys. Maybe 2 years behind Tesla right now, but there's a lot of good things happening. And yes, right now the market cap is ramping up to about 87 billion. I think this is a fair value of, 100 to 120 billion market cap. According to what their sales are projected to be this year, I think the sales are going to be right around maybe 6 to 7 billion. So that might be like a 15x multiple or something like that. So any multiple in that 10 to 20x of sales, is completely fine with the growth that they possess right now of 100%. So it can get backed up. Bears tried to short Tesla for years in the past, and how did that turn out, guys? They got obliterated, lost billions and billions of dollars over the last 2-3 years. So that's just what happens when you take a gamble on high growth companies and try to short them. It just does not end well. So we'll see what's going to happen. Please drop me a comment what you think, the price targets are going to happen for maybe just the month of July, the next 4 weeks. So give me a price target. I really think we're going to hit $60 plus. It's looking very solid. There's barely any bad news right now in the EV market, especially with the chip shortage easing. And I'm very happy to bring you this video, doing an early morning update at about 5 a.m. right now. So this is pretty fun. I try to get focused real quick so I can do a good video for you. And once again, there's nothing but good news. And remember, make sure you have your 3 reasons why you're buying a stock, because you need to have good conviction to make you hold that stock through the crazy volatility like we've seen in February, March, and April with that sell off because of inflation. And guys, I diamond handed all of my stocks. I told all of my Patreon members to diamond hand. The link is below. We are doing very well. We are bouncing back very quickly, from that inflation sell-off, and I expect us to do very, very well by the end of this year with the high growth companies that we are entering in. Very exciting times. Please take a look at the link in bio and see if the Patreon is a good fit for you. And once again, if you feel this video gave you any better insight on NEO, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be keeping you updated daily with all the growth stocks and spec plays. A lot of good information is coming out and you don't want to miss it. Have a great day.